has other little random parts. And there's a part that everybody else participates in, that's the crowd. Okay, so there's really 4 parts. So again, it kind of helps to put a person in the scene a bit more, if you will. Okay, so I encourage you to participate. Okay, you follow along in it's all in that book, that Breaking Bread. Those are the 2 things that are unique to, it's really Passion Sunday. We call it Palm Sunday. Okay? And then the idea is you take the palms home and, you know, put them in someplace, maybe you see it and it reminds you of what Christ has done for us, or anyway, someplace where it doesn't get thrown in the trash or, you know, ripped apart by the dog or something, you know, because it is blessed after all. Okay? Then the next year, a few weeks before Lent begins, you bring that thing in and it's dried out a bit in the course of that year. And then we burn those. That's where we get the ashes for Ash Wednesday. Okay? So that is basically Palm Sunday, Passion Sunday, because we read the Passion. And as really the case within that one Mass, yeah, Jesus is entering Jerusalem being hailed as the king, and then just a matter of days later, what happens? He gets nailed to a cross and dies. That's really his throne, if you will. But the same, probably some of the same people who were waving the palm branches and calling him a king were the same ones hollering, crucify, crucify. So people turned on him. They just turned on him. Okay? So all that going on there within that one Mass. Okay? It's also one of the few occasions through the liturgical year that the colors will be red. It's the least used color. Okay? Questions about that? Okay. The next thing really that happens in Holy Week is what we call the Mass of Sacred Chrism, or it's usually called just Chrism Mass. Okay. The traditional time to do this is on the morning of Holy Thursday. We do not do that in our diocese. We do it on Tuesday evening of Holy Week at 6:30 p.m. If you can go, I would encourage you to go. In fact, she's asked, yeah, Sonia might well be asking a couple of you if you would represent at St. Agnes Parish, and I'll explain why in just a minute. So the Mass of Sacred Chrism is celebrated once a year. This on Sunday Mass. There are 2 things unique to the Chrism Mass. The bishop presides at it. Most all of us priests in the diocese will be gathered there and present. We will all sit together. And one of the unique things that happens in this Mass is the bishop will ask us some questions, and in answering those questions, we are renewing our priestly promises that we made at ordination. So that is one unique thing that happens. The other unique thing, and why it's called Chrism Mass, is you've seen the holy oils over there in church, in that little cabinet. It's called an ambry, is the name of the cabinet. There are 3 holy oils: the oil of the sick, the oil of catechumens, and the sacred chrism. Okay? At this Mass, they will have these rather large containers of oil, and it's made from pure olive oil. And there will be a special prayer blessing for each oil that the bishop will pray over them. And so he'll pray one over the oil of the sick, one over the oil of catechumens, And then he'll pour this fragrant smelling balsam mixture on, you'll all from him. And he'll pour it in that oil and stir it up and blow on it, which is a symbol of the Holy Spirit, and bless it. And ask God to bless it. And then those big containers, while Mass proceeds, will be taken in the background where you can't see, and there's little bottles for each parish in the diocese. And those little bottles will be filled from those large containers. And then after communion has been distributed, Father Larry McBride will announce the name of every parish and religious institution in the diocese. A representative from that parish or institution will come forward and receive from the bishop one bottle of each of those 3 holy oils. So that's what Sonia might be asking you to do. It's quite an honor. You'll have people who receive the oils. You're down on the floor. They have this in the Owensboro Sports Center because the cathedral's not big enough to hold everybody. And so they transform it into a church. There's an altar there and everything. And there's chairs, a bunch of them out on the floor level. So if you're a representative for a parish, you'll have a seat reserved on the floor level. So you'll get a good seat. And it'll have the parish name there. And you just sit there, and when the parish name's called, get up, go up, receive the oils, and take them home with you. And then next day or soon thereafter, you'll bring them out to the parish office. But that's where we get those holy oils each year, is from that Mass. And whatever's left during Holy Week, pour it in a little container and we set it on fire and burn it. That's how you dispose of blessed things. You either bury them, pour them in the ground if you can, or burn them. So with oil, you can bury it, but you can burn it.
Why do you burn it?
It's preferred, but I don't actually know why it's preferred. I know one year I got pressed for time and buried it, but I don't know. I really don't know why that practice on.
There's a sink in there that goes straight down to the ground and you wash certain things that goes.
There is.
It doesn't go into a sewer system now. That's what a lot of people didn't realize that.
No, it's called,
Goes
yeah,
into the ground.
it's called a sacrarium. That's right. Ours doesn't go directly to the ground, and that pipe touches the ground. Actually sticks out the side of the church, but falls to the ground. So I had to test it to find out which one of these things is a sacrarium. Okay. So that's the Mass of Sacred Chrism.
If anybody can go, it is a special Mass. It's neat to see at least one time.
You know, and another neat thing about it, other than what happens, is that there will be people there from around the diocese. Now, granted, most of them are going to be from Owensboro. That's close. Right there. But there are other people there from around the diocese, and you get at least a little bit of a sense that, you know, this deal, this really is bigger than just St. Agnes or St. Anne. You get a little bit of a sense that this is a diocesan church. And you go to even bigger event, you realize this is a national church. And you go to something even bigger than that, you realize, whoa, this is a worldwide church. Oh, I took some kids to World Youth Day one year. Boy, they sure knew it. It was a worldwide church. Toronto, Canada. But when they met other kids from literally all over the world. They're Catholic too.
You didn't even say anything to the kids because they look around and they're like, did you know they're from Europe or they're from Asia? And I was like, yeah, they're Catholic too. They'd be playing games out in a little circle.
Trading paraphernalia.
And not even know what the other people were saying, but they would, trade and stuff. But they wouldn't even know what they were saying, but they were amazed and they felt kindred to them because they're Catholic. It was neat to watch.
It is. It truly is. So, There is a mass.